What's up, guys? Chris Labash here. So I'm sure everyone's having the same problem with the parts coming in slower, but I'm going over the Outcast 6S, and honestly, I'm just trying to build a billet proof car right now, and I think this is the best one to go for. It puts the biggest smile on my face, so I invested a lot into the Outcast. Where to start is it started as a V2 Outcast, but now it's pretty much a V4. I still have the original ESC and motor in, 18 tooth pinion. I put the new V4 center diff housing. It's actually a great improvement. It holds your diff way tighter than it used to, so I highly recommend grabbing this motor mount. It's just the stock V4 new motor mount for the Kraton, but what it does for the center diff is just way more durable. I put a new chassis on her because I ran into a curb that was broken while I was running head on, like 65 miles an hour, and hit like right here. So right now I'm waiting on just one bearing. It's bigger because the hot racing hubs in the front, which is a great thing to do. They run a bigger bearing, and I hit that curb that was out so hard that it pretty much, this bearing is not straight and doesn't really spin well. So I'm waiting on parts, but there's a lot more going on. Like I said, she's pretty much a V4 now. Outcast, new version, with a lot of upgrades. I'll start with like the hot racing hinge pin mounts, front, rear, and upper arm. So far, those are extremely durable. I put an upgraded shocks on because last time out we kept bending shock shafts when we launched it big. So these are 4.5 millimeter shafts now, and honestly I didn't even get to run on them yet, so I cannot give you good information about how they're pretty stiff. All right, I'm running 30 weight because they're pretty stiff shafts. I mean, it's gonna stiffen the car up quite a bit, but it could be a good thing. But you never know. You never know. But the last time out, the only thing I broke was a shock shaft. I bent. It didn't even break. These shocks, it's going to be a big difference. I don't think I'll be able to bend these shocks, but now the RPM arms, I think we'll end up, that's where we're gonna end up breaking now. So you can't get anything better than RPM arms. Big shout out to them. So with the new chassis, I did chassis braces, hot racing in the back, hot racing in the front. It's not installed right now. Still got to put drive shaft in, and there's a few other things that need to be done, but not much. My battery tray is possibly broken, stripped out. Maybe just stripped out. I don't think broken. I also went to stainless steel screws all the way around. That's a good idea because with all these diffs and how many times you gotta take things apart, you end up stripping screws. I don't care how good you are. They're Allen head screws and they're gonna strip. The stainless steel ones, I'm not really even impressed with those. What I am impressed with my new purchase, the MIP drivers. And I got the MIP driver for my gun. Honestly, they got screws out that were stripped with my other tools. No problem. So that's the best thing I got going right now is the new tools. They're very durable. And I didn't know that. You see how you could tell by the amount of droop in the front here that these shocks are going to be a lot tighter. Right now, I got my droop screws almost all the way up, and I'm pretty much level in the back. I can't wait to get out on these shocks. I'm about to put this bent bearing back in and go blast, and just because I can't wait, and I am having my outcast withdrawal, my Arrma withdrawal. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. So the new chassis, the new body, I got the gold with the orange. I think it looks pretty good. Mount it up. And yes, I am doing a lot of work under the chassis. Not done yet. Under the body. But yeah, it definitely stiffens up the body in the back here. Still got to do the front nose, but the gold shocks with the rear, with the orange body, looks pretty badass to me. So I'm sticking with that for a bit. And this bearing is about to go back in because I want my car together. And I want to try these shocks out. Also, new information, if you're using your AVC or SVC or I don't know, traction control unit, you guys gotta tape this down level. I just found out. Makes sense. You have to turn your car on when it's on the ground, But if you're out there and this thing's moving, bouncing around, it thinks the car is bouncing around. So if you just have your receiver sitting in the box, you gotta tape it down. You have to, or else you're not gonna get a true response. And sometimes it's really good to use it because, I mean, you're fighting against it sometimes, and you're fighting with it sometimes. So, I just want to do an update. I want to see what you guys think of these shocks. Let me know, and get at me about, any questions. Yeah, I haven't even put out a video in a little bit, but this corona thing is messing up everything. I mean, no one wants to go outside, and you gotta stay away from everybody, but I mean, this is the hobby to do that with. If you're gonna go blast somewhere and get kicked out, or at least I could bring my son and not worry about it. But yeah, so hot racing, servo saver and servo mount. There's the GPM. I would love to hear about anybody running it, because my hot racing parts I can get here super quick. Not anymore, but not right now. But that's why I'm always grabbing hot racing, honestly, because GPM shipping is like, I can't wait 2 weeks for a part, and just the corona thing alone is, we're on lockdown, and this is the time to do your rebuild. So I have, in saying that, also I straightened out the old chassis, and we have a lot of spare parts, so we're gonna build another car. So I'm thinking of grabbing probably that one will have a bigger motor in it. I think I'll put, it's kind of gonna be like the Typhon. Can't see the ball bearing on that side. It was a cage side. Wow, these are pretty much caged in solid. That's why we're having a problem. So there's cages on both sides holding the balls, and that's why we're not moving in. Can't actually see the balls and the ball bearings here, but it's super tight. I can feel that, and they are very nice. I mean, they spin super easy. I went through all my diffs. I re-shimmed. I did a ton of upgrades, but now we're at a point where, and if you have any questions, comment, like, make sure you subscribe. All right, peace.